Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Angel Storm. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm also the founder of Ashes to Beauty Ministries, and today I'm answering more of your questions, and specifically this question has to do with the narcissist new supply. So I've actually touched on the answer to this question in a few of my other videos, but I thought I'd just go ahead and do a whole video about it. So this person specifically wants to know, why did the narcissist disregard her and not treat her nice at all, but he seems to be treating his new supply so amazingly? So what happened there? I'm assuming that you know about this new supply either from social media or somebody else maybe mentioned it, or maybe you even saw the narcissist in passing. The thing to remember about a narcissist is that they're very good at manipulating, they're very good at maintaining a facade, and they're very good at making events seem how they want them to seem, and so they're good at masking reality. And it's also important to remember that you are when you are devalued and discarded by a narcissist, that means that somebody else has picked up the love bombing phase, and so somebody else is experiencing a different part of the cycle than what you are, and that's likely what's happening here with this new situation with the narcissist and his new supply. The narcissist has found a new supply to love bomb, but just because she's in that cycle with him right now doesn't mean that she's never going to get any of the other parts of the cycle. She's going to get her own part of that cycle soon enough. And so that's the first thing to remember. The second thing to remember is that the narcissist may have picked up this supply specifically to make you think that it's all in your head, you know, that you can't tell reality from fiction and things like that. And so he may just have this supply specifically because he knows that either you're going to see the pictures on social media, that somebody's going to get back to you about the new supply, or that he specifically showed up at a place he knew that you would be with this new supply so that you would feel as though you were to blame for that relationship ending. He wants you to realize that, you know, you lost out on a good thing, that it really wasn't his fault this whole time. It was all your fault, you know, which is likely what was said to you last when he devalued you and discarded you. And to make you think like the best days of your life are done. So he wants you to think that just because you're not with him, then your life is going to be over. And this is true for all narcissists. This is very standard, very typical thing of what they do. It's also really important to watch the accusations that you've made toward the narcissist before. So in the past, if you've called him, for example, not a great provider, or if you've always said that he wasn't present or that he wasn't affectionate enough, the narcissist did not ignore you. The narcissist heard those things and heard that that was what would mean the most to you, and specifically didn't give you those things on purpose. And the narcissist still remembers those things and is likely showing you that he is a good provider, that he is affectionate, that he is present with this new person. This is again done to reiterate the fact that you were the problem, that you're the issue, and that it was never the narcissist. It was your fault that the relationship couldn't work. And it seems as though somebody would not go through all of that work if they are truly happy, like let them just be happy. But the narcissist is that manipulative. The narcissist does want you to be that far down on yourself, not believing that there's anything left for you in life, that there's no hope that your life or your situation will ever turn around. And the narcissist will absolutely use the things that you have shared with him during the relationship, the things that would mean the most to you, to not only not give you those things, but then to use them as a weapon against you even after the relationship is done. And so your narcissist, the narcissist that you are with, every narcissist is different because they're They still have personalities. They are different people. What they want to have done is still different with each of them. But it's really important to recognize that this is not a small matter. This is actually a very serious issue. And when you start looking at the layers of evil that are hidden down there, you're going to start to see more and more of who they truly are. This person was never going to make it work with you. There was nothing that you could have done, could have said, you know, any of that kind of stuff that would have changed the outcome for your relationship. And instead of looking at it right now, which is that you're alone, the narcissist is happy, he's taking care of the new supply, he's doing all of the things to the new supply that he never did to you, remind yourself of how free you are and what a blessing that is, that you don't have to deal with that anymore. You don't have to constantly be wondering what somebody's true motives are. You have the ability right now to rebuild yourself, rebuild your life, and find somebody who is worthy of sharing a full and complete relationship with you. You were never going to win that battle with the narcissist, ever, because you had two different versions of what you wanted to have the outcome of the relationship be. Even if he was saying all of the right things, even if it seemed like that was really what he wanted, it never truly was. And you can tell now by seeing him with this new supply that the level of acting that they will go to, it never ceases to surprise me or to amaze me at the extent that they will go to either prove to other people that their lives are just fine, that they don't need anybody, or that so many people who are interested in them that they can basically have their pick of anybody that they choose and you just weren't worthy, or that they continue to try to hurt the people that they've already discarded, their old supplies, or the people that they're hoping will eventually be their supplies again. Just because the narcissist discarded you doesn't mean you're not ever going to hear from them again. And I've got tons of videos that talk about that talk about how to track the cycles that your specific narcissist that you're dealing with goes through, so that you can be prepared when they come knocking on your door, calling you up in the middle of the night, or whatever it is that they're going to do to try to get their way back into your life and hit you with the love bombing phase all over again. So it's really important that you understand narcissists work in cycles and know the cycle of the narcissist that you specifically are dealing with, so that you are prepared for when they come back. So I hope this video has helped you kind of understand what's going on, why it seems that the narcissist is so great with this new supply, why things seem to be going so well with them, and why you couldn't have that outcome with the narcissist. And the simple answer is that, first of all, give it a minute, okay? What you've seen is a small snapshot of the actual life that is being lived with the narcissist, and don't forget your own experience of the fact that you would have great days with the narcissist as well, and that typically had to do when other people were watching, but that when the doors were shut and it was just you and your narcissist together, that he was a completely different person behind closed doors. And remember the struggle that you had to go through with now masking your own emotions, masking over the situation that you had just been through, putting on a nice face so that you don't anger him anymore, or so that you don't alert your family and friends that something is going on. It was probably way too late by the time that you had enough strength to kind of reveal to them what you had been going through, for them to help you or to not allow any of that damage to come into you. So remember all of the things that you have gone through. It's really important that you take this time to look at the situation, that you're free from the narcissist, as a blessing, that you do what you can do right now while you're free from him to rebuild yourself, your own identity, find your purpose again, reconnect to the things that mattered most to you prior to being involved with the narcissist. Find out the things that you love now. Enjoy the new hobbies or the new friends, the new places that you get to go without the narcissist. Make new memories without the narcissist. And just live your life. The less energy you give to him, the less pull he'll have on you. Remember that narcissists are energy vampires. They are there to suck the energy away from you. And so if you are freely giving him your attention, your concern, your thought life, this is going to feed his energy, his ego, and it's going to make him want to do these things more and more and more. Whereas if you just shut him off, you don't pay him any more mind, and you just move on with your life, you instantly cut off that supply that he's looking for. Soon these tactics will have no pull on you anymore at all. You just have to keep remembering what you're doing, stick with your plan, and continue moving forward. Again, I'm Dr. Angel Storm, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel below and turn on the little bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video to this channel.